We are live from DJ J Nasty Studio, system in place. This is episode number 18. Welcome to our podcast. My name is Jocelyn Little.
That's right. Welcome back. DJ J Nasty in the mix, in the building. That's right. Isn't that beautiful?
Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for joining us, and thank you for the love and support. We really appreciate it.
Shout out to 107 followers on Instagram.
Woo! That's right. Love you guys' handles.
Thank you. V is going to be giving away some lashes, so make sure you guys join that giveaway. Yes. I think all you have to do is follow us. So
that's it.
Follow us and get some lashes.
Sweet. Thank you guys. And follow us on YouTube and our also Spotify and iTunes. Make sure you guys leave a 5-star
wherever
rating.
You listen to podcasts. If you're watching us on YouTube, what's good? Did you guys check out our merch? We got new merch. Hit us up if you want a tea system in place.
Yeah, place your orders so we know who's interested. Let's do this.
Shrooming in nature.
Coming to you soon. Just started. Yeah, so I got certified to do tooth gems. So if you guys want some tooth gems, hit me up. I can even do it if you have braces. It's the same.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought
just
you
down here. Just do one.
Well, I would like to do it, but without my fucking braces.
Yeah.
I'm already over it. So over it.
Hopefully soon you'll get those off.
No, next week.
Yeah.
I'm really praying. I've been actually legit praying.
Let me see your teeth.
My teeth are really good. It's gonna be tomorrow, actually.
What?
That's the trip. Tomorrow? No, wait. The 17th. That's still this week. I don't know.
Yeah,
what that
that's
is next week.
St. Patrick's Day.
That's Wednesday.
That's Wednesday.
Please give me the good look.
Let me see. Oh yeah, they look really good.
I think they're ready. Hopefully, I'm over it.
How long have you had them for?
Over 2 years. I'm over it. I'm so over it. Oh, I like your name up there better.
Yeah. It looks good. Yeah, so hopefully I'll be taking clients by the end of the week or next week.
How much is it?
I gotta practice.
Can I ask that?
I haven't set up my prices yet, but I think I'm gonna start. I'm gonna do like a sale in the beginning, just so I could practice on more people and have
Cash
models.
Only.
Cash only.
Yes. Like you tell them up front. So
yeah, cash only.
Yeah.
Definitely, for sure.
So
yeah.
Around how much?
It'll probably be around $50 per application, per gem.
That's a pretty good, decent.
Mm-hmm. And they last.
How long does it take to do it?
It's pretty quick. It'll probably be probably like 10 minutes or less.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
And that's $50.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Cash.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to like see people, I guess. Have a life outside of my home.
Yeah, don't do that.
Be back, just working, servicing.
Trust me, it's like
I know, I'm trying to say it like and sound very enthusiastic about it, but
there's nothing about that.
But hopefully, I mean, it'll be fun.
It is fun.
I'm excited to try something new. Hustle. Yeah, get out of the house and just be a contributing member to society, putting my part.
Well, being able to get your own money, that's always good.
Major.
To be able to like, and I mean it's the connections too. Like a lot of people, like every business right now, you see everybody kind of just giving each other a hand too, like with the promotion and like recommending you. So, like the better rapport that you build with your client, you'll see that starts to become like a fruitful for your business, and like it's gonna be going up, and you're gonna get more experience, and you'll probably take on some more classes and do some more cool things, and just venture out into the things that you like, and so that's pretty cool.
Thanks.
We all take that step. Yeah.
So yeah, you guys, of course, I got you on the hookup if you want some bling, some gems.
Boom. Can you get it anywhere? Or do you have to have like an actual
honestly, I got mine done in a car before a photo shoot.
Down.
What?
Yeah.
And I bet you it's just like a small little case of the stuff you need, huh?
It's just a little.
Can throw that in my purse.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't carry purses, but yes, I will. Today I do.
But
It'll
you
be-
can get like a
in
little
my
flight
bag. Could be
bag.
in the
Get like a
trunk.
little
Because
flight
I got my
bag.
bag.
Get a little flight bag that you can just like put everything
Yeah, I'm
in
still
there.
trying to figure it out. I got a little
So,
cart.
There you
I don't
go.
know. I found a
So,
cart
oh,
yesterday.
see?
You can plug in stuff to the cart.
A little what?
A little cart. Like a little, they call it like a trolley cart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll send you a picture.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'm like almost ready. I just need to get a couple more supplies. Like disinfecting stuff. You know. But
The
I
usual.
just have to go pick it up. I haven't. I just have to go.
Oh, so you're set.
Yeah.
Ready to go. Perfect.
Mhm.
Good.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
We'll see how it goes. Hit me up, Little Tooth Gems.
Oh, that was just
She
the
already
perfect
has it
commercial
ready
right
to
there.
go.
Yeah,
She has a
it ready to go.
commercial, the fucking everything.
You know
Oh
me,
my God.
always dreaming.
Hey,
Gotta
that's how.
stay
Yeah, that's how you gotta be able to. You surround yourself with people that have that dream, and se te está pegando un poquito de todo. It was kind of like just like my weekend. This thing that I've been hearing, like, for me, it's like, surround yourself with people that you want to be, and the people that you want to feel yourself out with. And here, let me open them up
Yeah,
before.
we need this.
Uh,
Wait. I thought we were doing.
Oh, you want to do?
How do you do this?
So hold on, let's see that. Let's go ahead. Let me open
So,
them up for you.
I'm like, is it rocket science?
Oh, so hello guys. So welcome back to Systems in Place. I am your host, DJ J Nasty,
Oh,
and
this smells so
today we're gonna
good.
be trying out some micheladas mata crudas, and we got their rim dip.
The
or-
watermelon flavor.
Oh man, watermelon
Chamoy.
flavor, chamoy, watermelon flavor. And I'm gonna have these girls taste them out, little, and
We also tried the
Maybe.
wet gummies, and let me tell you, I can't wait to get my hands in like 5 bags, and that's probably not a good thing, but they're so good, like ridiculous, like so good. So definitely check them out.
They're yummy. A little messy, but yummy. Make sure you got some napkins on you.
But if it
Yeah.
doesn't get all over your
Yes.
face,
if you guys want to put them
I
on the
don't know how
cup,
to.
or if you want to put it,
I don't know how to
wherever
do
it's-
this one.
wherever you
want
wanna
to
put it.
drink.
Yeah, if you want to, yeah, there you go. If you want to put it in the cup.
she
I
doesn't
don't
drink. Everybody listening, she fucking lying right there
Lita
anymore.
says she.
anymore.
Oh my god.
Oh, that looks good. Look at that.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, we well, part of our little venture. We went out to our a little family get together, which was a Domingo Familiar pop up. So this was in Valley
Oh, that's
Center.
cute.
It was in Valley Center, and it was just put together by a couple of vendors and stuff. I'm still trying to get a hold of and see who it is that made it, but big shout out to them. It looked like it was nice and fun. They had a live band, live grupo that was playing.
Wow.
That's nice.
I've been hearing a lot of
Herencia
pop-ups.
De
I went to one
Herencia de
last
Juvenil
week.
Esco? Yeah.
Is that the one with
Oh yes.
yeah, with fresh, what is it? Fresh
Fashion Venus.
Fashion Venus. I was going to say fresh. I don't know why. But yes, she's cool.
Let's see.
Do you
I don't know if this one.
Do you
No,
know
because
her?
this
Did
one.
you get to
No, I met her.
Uh-huh. She's cute, huh?
Yeah,
she's a
she's
sweetheart.
super nice.
Out of Selly.
I
So I think
I
this
know her.
one's
I met her
different, girl.
sister Leslie.
Yeah, I don't know why I said out of
Leslie.
Selly. It is Leslie. My bad.
These
she's
a
cool.
little.
We started with on the other side of the portal, so that kind of
Yeah, if you guys don't know about the other side of the portal,
you should.
You've been under a rock.
Mm-hmm. I actually had one of my girlfriends, Laura, say that she didn't know that. So I was like, okay, how do I look it up? So how do we look up, like, for example, on YouTube or like
Well, the other side isn't
it's
on YouTube.
No, but it's on
It's
on Spotify.
On Spotify.
only on Spotify.
No,
Did you fill it up on it?
Is she on?
Yeah, she has hers.
Is she? Is it on?
Oh, do you want to pour it?
No, I got it. Is it on iTunes?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's on Apple Podcasts.
and you just look up.
So look, if you look up on Apple Podcasts,
Mhm.
System in Place.
Yes, I've done the system in place, but what about on the other side?
Oh, so those are little tag episodes that are on there.
So that's
Yeah.
like a look.
Great
So-
to know. I don't have Apple, so everybody that's listening,
No, even on Spotify too. I think right.
really.
Yeah, so it's a different
So
season.
it's all together.
So look, So we have season 420, and that's the other side. And then we have season 2, which is what we're on. And then we have season 1. So it was 1 through... we need to fix these. The QuickBooks
Really good.
and those.
Did you like it? Yeah.
I like the really good.
The
Yeah,
watermelon
so-
makes
like-
it taste like super good.
It breaks it down into like seasons.
Good to know.
So
Thanks
the
for
other
letting me know.
side is a season 420.
Okay. It's really good. Cheers, guys. Happy
Happy 18th. I would like cheers you, but like the rim. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
COVID
really good.
and the rim COVID act.
Yeah, don't be licking rims out here. It's COVID, y'all.
It's
Oh
really good.
yeah. So I thought the watermelon was kind of different. Besides like the tamarindo that I usually get, it's either tamarindo or
I always
Some
get
other- yeah.
tomato too.
Oh
So,
my
I
God,
thought it was kinda
feels
just
so good
different.
to have a beer. I haven't had a beer in
Because she
so
doesn't
long.
drink.
Nah, I've been drinking Trulies and fucking
Oh.
okay.
White
So is that why
Claws.
you kind of just like you said no? You said no to the White Claw over here. You're
Did
like,
you
no.
want it?
No. I'm just saying no. I kind of brought it to
Oh, here,
wherever
do-
you guys. I kind of gravitated to wherever you guys.
Honestly,
are. No, I'm good.
they're good.
I have
but
more Modelo's
like,
over there.
I don't like White
I
Claws.
didn't even finish them the other day, so I was just.
And then what
just
are the
have
other
them.
ones? Trulies.
Mhm.
There's another one that I'm forgetting, but I don't like those drinks. They just don't taste good.
Pero para mí
I
para el
mean,
seltzer para la dieta.
the kiwi, the tropical ones. There's like a kiwi watermelon. That one's fire.
¿no? Do you feel like it hits you more, like with
No, I just
with
don't.
beer, or do you think like the White Claws hit you more because you're
Beer.
drinking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the
Same.
beer hits me more.
Okay.
But yeah.
I feel like with
Same.
White Claws, I just like drink too many because I'm like just chugging them like water and shit.
Yeah, then don't drink.
I drank whiskey this weekend. I had
Nice.
Jameson lemonades. I only had 2, but that's all I drank this weekend.
Ooh.
That sounds good. That sounds really good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's-
Jameson lemonades. Mom. And they were strong too. I only needed 2.
I only needed two. Just like
Depending on how big the cup is.
Shit,
and
I
how
didn't
much-
drink 2 because I was trying to be,
oh, pass me that.
you know, like
girl?
cautious. I was like, that's good. Porque ya sé cómo me pongo, especially downtown. On a Saturday night? Are you kidding me?
That's a whole other woman. Huh.
Oh my God, me and my homegirl Clarissa, we had this joke because we went to American Junkie, right? And like, I used to party there all the time because one of my friends DJ'd there all the time. So I used to party all the night. We used to stay all the time. Ugh. We used to stay after and like drink with the owners and stuff.
That's cool.
And so we go and we sit there.
It's always fun. That's the best part about that.
We go and we sit there and like no one's like paying attention to us, like they don't take our order. And then I was telling her like, I'm gonna call somebody right now, I'm gonna make a phone call, like and I was like, I'm gonna be like, Daddy. So the joke the whole time was like, oh my God, like what's his name? Like, let's get his name. We needed to let Daddy know, like, you know, that they're not taking our order. And like, it was just because they had shitty service. Like, it was like their second day or something, like reopening. I get it, but we were just like joking about it, like,
Oh my god.
you know.
I gotta call my dad.
Oh, I'm gonna call my Daddy. And for everything, like they wouldn't, like they didn't give us a straw. And I was like, Daddy, they didn't give me a straw, Daddy.
Do something about it, please. Call the
Yeah,
manager.
That
Call
is like the worst. You're waiting for your drink
I'm
and
like,
then there's no straw.
This is his last day, Daddy. Like, you're gonna have to let him go.
Oh.
He didn't give me a straw. He didn't even give me like a coaster.
He didn't
Oh my God.
smile. I didn't see his
Yeah,
eyes.
I'm hungry. They haven't taken my phone order, Daddy. And then like her mom was supposed to come meet with us, but like because we were having dinner next door at like the butcher's cut or something, which is sounds like a crazy ass
The
horror
butcher's-
movie or something.
Damn, that does sound.
So we were early, so we went next door to have a drink, right? And this is when we were at American Junkie. And so her mom was gonna come with the boyfriend, so we were trying to see like, because we were hungry because we had been out all day and like hadn't ate. And so we were trying to see if like we should get a table or they should just come to the bar, like, you know, because like when you work at a restaurant, sometimes shit like that can really like kill your fucking like, I don't know, some people, like, servers don't like it because then they have to pass on their tables to from the bar to, like,
Oh, okay.
you know. So we were, like, trying to decide, like, what would be better if we just sat at the bar and ordered food or got a table and ordered food. So
It's such a different two vibes, though, you know? Like,
yeah, so I'm always very, like, mindful of that shit. So we were trying to, like, get their attention, like, to come to, you know, like, but no nos hacían caso. And then finally we get both of their attention. So we got the manager and we got the bartender, like, yeah, pull a chair. They pull a chair and they're like, oh, are you guys hungry? Like, what are you going to eat? And then, like, they pull a chair and everything. And we're like, oh, actually, they're not coming.
No.
They're all coordinated.
JK.
Oh, no. Okay, because I go talk to the hostess and I'm like, I don't know, like, what do you recommend? Like, what should we do? And she was like, oh, well, that's actually never happened before. So I have to talk to my manager about it. But the manager was, like, kind of hanging around at the bar. And so, yeah, it was like everyone kind of knew what was going on, but, like, still, like, no one came to talk to us. And then eventually, like, everyone was, like, trying to help us, like, at one point. And it was like we had the manager, the bartender, the hostess, like, trying to figure out what we were going to do.
Todos hacen
I was
estorbo
like,
ahí al
oh
último,
my
nomás están haciendo
God. I was
estorbo.
trying to make this shit easy for everyone. And I
Oh,
just...
shit, no, oh my God.
And that's what happens in life. You try to
Yeah.
help or you try to do something, and if anything, you just fuck it all up.
That's why. That's why.
So, yeah. So I just sat there and finished my drink and ate my
Like-
nachos before I had steak.
Before the show.
Damn. So yeah. So you were in downtown. Whether that was Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday I was down there too, like in the morning. And
I saw that, but when I saw it, it was like 3 hours ago. I was like, oh,
I
he's
was
probably
like,
home by now.
no, yeah, she's right. He's got to go do some more stuff. But I went to go install some windows. So and actually I met up with some pretty cool people that they own some businesses right there, actually right in front of Vibes and where Onyx is at.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like right on Fifth. It's right on the heart of like downtown. So I'm just like, damn, like these people are like, it's a law office, and then the guys actually also sell on eBay and Amazon. So these guys sell like, you know, GoPros, and they sell like all these like kinds of crazy stuff.
Cool.
That, and I guess they're like one of like the top dogs that do this kind of stuff. So I was kind of very intrigued
Nice.
to find out that I was like, whoa, you know, kind of working with these guys and kind of like building this little relationship.
That's cool.
And I was like, well, my GoPro has been missing for a couple, you know, like for a couple weeks. I was like, I can't find it. I don't know where it is. So I'm pretty much consider it's like gone. But so I'm like, you know, if you guys know of someone that I was like, how much for one? And actually my friend, my boy Chris, got me that job and stuff. And he was the one that printed out all the material, and then I just went out and I helped him install it. And so pretty much I just did did the work and like installed it on the windows. We measured it up, make sure it all came out good. And yeah, he was like, well, I'm pretty sure he'll give you like the cameras, you know, at price, and then we're gonna go do some more stuff for the windows and add some more whitey and stuff like that, so that it pops out and stands out a little bit more. So I'm gonna be like, hey, he's gonna be like, yeah, probably get like 2 GoPros out for there, maybe here for the podcast. He's like, yeah, because I'm gonna tell him like, hey, for the podcast, he's gonna need some GoPros. So, I mean, and it's kind of cool, like, you know, just hanging around with like you said, like, you know, that type of atmosphere that you want to be with, you know, and like these people have like different types of incomes that are coming in. You know, they're like, you know, not just law offices. You know, they also on the side selling on eBay, and then like they also have like maybe over their little side hustles and stuff like that go on. So it's just like being able to associate with those type of people that have that mentality. And like you said, like, you know, now you're starting your own business, and, you know, V, you're very strong in the game right now, and you're like, you know, your wheels are turning, you know, like there's little obstacles that are coming in, but you're weaving and you're moving, and boom, boom, and, you know, you're dodging the stuff that's coming towards you guys, and we're learning, you know what I mean? This is the stuff that's going to be happening.
Damn, he's talking,
you know,
about us.
Yeah, and this is the stuff that's going to be happening as we kind of grow into what we're going to be fitted, you know, for, you know, and it's the cool thing that we need to be, that we're associating ourselves with those type of people, because, you know, we're growing, we need to learn, you know. One of the cool things that I think is working for me a lot is like having like a mentor, like a person that I think you talked about it little, and about having somebody that kind of it's good to have like a reminder, and like have somebody to look up to, and that gives you like that little, you know, that edge, and kind of like steers you the right way, you know, because you're going, but sometimes you're kind of going very blindly and you don't understand where, but you also and you kind of do have a vision, but you don't know where you're at. So you have somebody that steers you kind of across, and you're being able to succeed even faster. So that's my thing right now is, like hanging out with more people that are going to be able to benefit, right? Like be able to like hang out with that circle that, like
even
even
get your juices flowing.
even if you're not like, they're socially like a structure, but like say why not be that person that's doing the work for them? You know what I mean? Like if those people have a higher end type of, income, then, go in and be able to hang out with that circle and be like, here, I'll be of service, and be able to like be fruitful out of their services too. So, and then they recommend you to other people, like my homie said, he's like, I didn't charge him that much for this window, but whatever work comes out of here, like I'm going to throw it down to you, and then we're going to be able to like work, like that. So it's just like building like this little strain of work with the people that because now Little, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, so now somebody's gonna know, oh, Little does it, and I really like how Little does it. So like we're gonna, when she does my tooth gems, so now I'm gonna recommend you to my cousin, maybe it's in Vista and venture out over here. But then like we always think about in the higher up step, like be like, then later on you build your brand, and boom, you have like 3 other girls like that are under your wing that you've taught, and bam bam bam, and they're growing, and it's like now it's like Little Tooth Gems times 3, and bam 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 bam. So it's just like now you got a whole web of like money coming in, and you being able to practically live your life and take different ventures and be able to like get those sources of income and still have them coming in.
Yeah, because I honestly feel like I told you when I saw it on Instagram, I was just like I knew like something I knew that was you, but I still went and checked because like, oh hell no one's gonna be using this, but it's like I told you like in the last episode and stuff, it's setting our footstep or like that print, like
that's your mark.
No matter where you go, like everybody will always remember your logo, and that's the beauty of it. So I like how you used even just like half of your logo, and like you said, ding, it's just like, it's just so you. What I would love to see is like for you to go at it hard, because like I told you, like with like your merch, like yeah, you've done a great job. It's just like now it's time to push it. It's like, let's go. Like it's gonna be a little challenging, but now you're kind of going up that hill. But once you go down that hill, you can then raise your hands and go wee, and that's like the best part. So it's like by pushing like all of your merch, even your lighters, dude. Like you have such a like great taste that I can just see this just like bloom, like and it should be like, there's so much money out there that why not? I even told you, like even like with Wigs Baby, I'm like, dude, come in, like tell me, like boom boom boom, because like the money is there no matter where you look. You just have to have like that passion. And now this, like I could see you in your salon meeting with girls, like let me get your tooth ready, and then they're chilling there and be like, hey, by the way, like you really need a lighter. Like, let me tell you, like, you can sell that. Like, you can sell a fucking, like I told you can sell a fucking bag.
Even
over
just
your
having
head.
a storefront, like, where you can, like, showcase it. And
Why
then, like,
not?
and, like, a quick idea, like, just throwing something
this.
into existence is, like, since we all kind of have, like, a little merch now, we should do, like, a little merch box that we can, like, maybe, like, raffle out to, like, all our subscribers. And, like, if they get more. And, like, since we have that little thing going now, why not give a little bit of something of us to everybody else, so they like, so they can remember us and like have us like be able to put us on their stickers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, just little things that we can like speak into existence. And I think, and they're growing. Like this is 18 episodes in. You're working in.
I know, I'm
like
so
we're going bam, 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 bam. So like it's just like speaking little things into existence, and then people hear it, and people see it, and you want to be able to like. Cheers, guys.
We could do episode 20 on 420.
Oh, yeah. Are we going to practice?
Is that gonna we got to bring like some big old blunts.
It's going to be a good, it's going to be a good party, and.
It's going to be a great year.
So.
Correction.
It's been a great year.
Great year.
Yeah, and just little things, little changes that kind of are going to keep on going and happening. And, we're in the right direction. And, at the end of the day,
that's where we're headed.
That's where we're headed. And speaking into existence. Woo! And so I was out there on Saturday. That was pretty cool. and you know, just had this like nice deep conversation. You know, like it's a whole different pace. You know, my homie lives in, you know, he lives right next to Petco Park. You know, he's in the third story of like this this loft, and then like he's like best friends with like the millionaire on the top floor. The guy pays like $12,000 a month, and he gets like the whole top
360
like
view.
yeah, the whole 360 view. He lives on the top floor and everything, and he has like a jacuzzi and like a fire pit and everything. So
Wow.
you know, just he's like telling me like, you know, why not? He's like, if you want to, he's like, I know I pay a little bit extra to live here, but if this is the people that I want to work around and be with, you know, like why not give that little extra and sacrifice and be able to hang around? He's like, these are my friends. These are my, you know, like these are the people that I conjugate every day. I know, you know, so it's just, why not live into that atmosphere where you're able to, you know, and it's gonna start working around you. You start working around hard working people, then people are gonna, you know, you're gonna be a hard worker. But if you're around lazy people, then it's gonna se te va a pegar, and you're gonna be like, and even nagging people, you know, like, you know, always looking at the day as a positive day, like it comes into like into that your whole day. I think sometimes we do start off with like, it just sucks. It's a Monday. Damn, it's Wednesday. It's like the middle of the week. I'm barely trying to get by. But like it is
Thirsty Thursday.
you know, thirsty Thursday.
But comes Friday,
El
cuerpo lo sabe.
But comes into hey, party, hey. But you know, like what if you just switch out your mentality where you're, you know, every day is a hustle day, you know? Yeah, maybe why don't you like part into your days into like, okay, I just maybe work 4 hours each day, and each day after my 4 hours I've already made my day, so the rest of the day is actually my part, you know, like that's my parte, you know what I mean? But you have to be
And that's the beauty of
You know what I mean?
You know,
and that's the beauty of like being able to have your own business or be able to like, you know, work around your schedule. But also don't forget that también we as human, we are también complacent, y también a veces nos complacemos, and you know, we kind of get stuck in doing like the little routine that we're doing. So like never stop, you know, like never stop dreaming and never stop writing things down, never start like, you know, thinking about expanding or different ventures and stuff like that, because you're gonna get tired of one thing, you're gonna get tired of that, you're gonna get doing. So make sure that you're always dreaming and having more options, like, you know, like I've never thought about like different things that I want to do, but then I'm just like, okay, so like, you know, like if I want to become, you know, like a famous DJ, then I have to like maybe hang around with famous DJs or put myself in a place where I can meet famous DJs. So like now what if I bring on a
Downtown LA.
podcast? So like what if I make a podcast and then now I get into the podcast world and now I can meet other people that are famous and now they can show me to famous DJs or famous artists. How about that?
especially now that everything's virtual.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
and you know, and
Yeah.
it's so easy to just become like kind of yourself, and you just gotta kind of, you know, like fit into your like skin and stuff and be able to. And that's one thing that I'm also trying to grasp to. I think like one of the things that I admire from Little so much is that the fact that you just kind of just fit in right into your skin. And that's why I'm asking you about like your modeling and like how you do that. And you know, because it is so much about just you feeling yourself and knowing where you are and kind of like where you stand. Because like también a veces like we nos opacamos nosotros. Like I feel like I started thinking about like, oh yeah, what if, or what they think or not. But in all realities, people are also thinking what are their other people gonna think, and then you're stuck in this like weird dimension where everybody's thinking what they're gonna think and nobody's really thinking about what you, because
and then
maybe they're stuck
everyone's
because
thinking the
everybody's
same
the same
thing.
thing.
Well, everybody's so into themselves. That's what I tell my clients with the wigs. Everybody's so into themselves. But if you heard earlier, Jocelyn or Little, when she was saying like, oh, I like when people ask me to come like me, like they get me, they hire me because they like my hair, they like me, they like, and that's the reason for that. I mean, A, because you're freaking beautiful.
Thank you. I love you.
And B, because you've set yourself apart so good. Again, your footprint is there, and like nobody will ever forget your stamp. So because you've owned it, nothing like being your own self, owning your own self. And I think where you're kind of like slacking off a little bit, or where you're falling through the cracks, is that you're taking the extra time to worry about what other people are gonna think. When people are so into themselves, they're not even thinking of you, you know.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you just need to own it.
You just need, yeah.
You just
keep it
need to
going.
like don't even think twice of it, and you just walk and you own it, and you
Mm-hmm.
are already that. Like I know you like the whole Bad Bunny vibe and all that. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could see you rocking that. Like when you did the braids, all that.
Definitely.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like what you like that is like forget what people say.
Yep,
Yeah,
Like that will give you that V confident. You
I
know?
Yeah,
was
yeah, be
I was
confident.
honored when V asked me to come meet with you. I was like, really? Like
That's our
DJ Nasty? Really?
Oh my
Like
god. oh my God.
Esco Legend,
No,
DJ
stop
Nasty,
it, stop it, stop it.
2007?
Oh my god.
Google him.
You had to be there.
You
too?
had to
You
be
had
there.
to-
You had to be there.
You had to be there. Oh my god.
It was the bad.
Recap videos. Put
No,
them up.
please
Oh my god.
I'm just
For
kidding.
real.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
my
but
God.
for real. I mean, again, like when you hear DJ Nasty, and he's definitely from Escondido.
Oh my! See, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And I'm trying. We're gonna bring that name everywhere. You know, like I bring it everywhere I go, and you know, like I rock it, and I've learned to like to love it. You know what I mean? And also not be afraid to lose it too. Like I mean, like I'm here, and you know, at the end of the day
I
too,
love this.
my next move is, you know, just me myself is Jorge Alejandro Macedo. You know, that's who I am too. Like
Jam.
you know, and
You've
jam.
been though. You've
and
been
I've been,
trying,
you know, and
not
and
trying.
that's
You've been
Yeah.
doing that.
yeah,
pushing
and
it,
pushing
doing
that, and because that's that's who I like. I want Jorge to be like, you know, like that's like that's the
you
bread
wanna
and butter
show
right
that
there. You know what I
side
mean?
of you
Because
too.
yeah, because there's two different people in
It's
in,
like
in
the
this world, you know?
it's who you've evolved to be. Like the
Mm-hmm.
you know, you were DJ Nasty, but that's kind of like what your environment like made you out
Mm-hmm.
to be. And that's what I feel gambling is. I wanted to kill off the name gambling so
No.
many times.
You know how many times
I
yes.
changed my
No.
name. I was
No.
yeah, I don't
You-
even like
no.
want to say, but that's why I went to Jocelyn Little, because I was tired of being gambling. I felt like
Okay.
gambling kind of held on to like the rawest times of my life. Like that was just, you know, like I don't, who knows what the fuck I was thinking, but that
wow.
was like
Okay.
like
Who made you?
exactly.
Yeah.
So,
It's
you know,
like
it
it
was
was like
just-
the other. It's just like the other side of me. That's like that's who I was. But you know, like I want to be Jocelyn Little. I feel like Jocelyn Little is it's who I am. Like gambling is like people who meet me on the internet call me gambling. Like,
So you know what? Like and this
and
is
I think
why
I kind of cringe when people call me gambling, but I can't be mad about it because that's what I named myself.
And what about Little?
I like Little.
Okay,
And
okay.
even Little, like, it's just my name now. Like,
Yeah.
it's just my name now. Like, all my homegirls call me Little. Like,
Okay.
everyone that's, like, close to me calls me Little. Like, people don't really call me Jocelyn. Like, and, you know, it's even weird when, like, people that knew me before I was little, when they call me Little, because I'm like, oh, you're, like, my childhood friend, and, like, you call me Little, too. Like, that's cute, you know?
I like Little.
Yeah,
I like
I
Little
feel
a
like
lot.
Little goes.
Even
and-
my mom calls you Little.
Really?
What do you mean really?
She
You know
calls me-
that.
Does she?
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
You don't remember that? Like we've kicked it so many times with my mom.
Oh,
and
yeah, yeah,
she'll
yeah,
be like
yeah,
little,
little.
little,
Oh, yeah,
little.
yeah.
And I find that cute
Okay.
because she's
Yeah, I
you know,
remember that.
Mexican and she
Yeah.
you know is
Yeah.
Hispanic and she's just like pure like the Spanish. She speaks the English but she's Spanish. So when I've heard because she recently asked me, oh like oh cómo está little? I'm like oh pues bien, you know.
Aw,
Like,
tell her
ay,
I
es-
said hi.
I will. And she's like, ay, esa chamaca, bien hermosa. I'm like, I know.
Oh,
Girl, you're
she's
telling me.
cool.
I know, you know? So, yeah. Even my mom, like, I just feel like little. Like, it's so you. It's so
Yeah.
perfect. But
Thank
gambling,
you.
I mean, it's like,
I feel like
Oh, so
gambling
that-
is my brand.
yeah. And it's, you know,
It's my
part
persona.
of you. Yeah.
It's like it's like who I present myself to
Yeah.
the world, as to
I
the
like
world.
that.
But your new thing is called Little Tooth.
Little Tooth Gems.
Okay, so now you're, you know,
So, yeah.
it's like transition to that
yeah, I'm
little.
like the other side.
Little.
But you want to build a rapport, like that's like, you want to be able to build like
Portfolio.
your portfolio. You know what I
So
mean? Like that's
that-
so cool. Like I never thought about that in life. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
kind of
I
like
never
Our
thought
timeline?
about that. Yeah,
that's
like a
what I. That's
timeline.
why I love Instagram. Like if you look at my Instagram, like I'm not even gonna lie, I work so hard on my timeline. Like my timeline, like means so much than just like an Instagram profile. Like my
Your-
timeline on Instagram, like or my feed, I mean. My feed, like, that's how I want to be remembered. Like, that's, like, by those pictures, like, I want Caleb to look at that and be like, whoa, my mom was dope as fuck. Or, like, go through
My mom
my
is dope as-
highlights, like, yo, like, or you, that too, you know? I don't even... I don't even think that, like, he's seen my I don't think he's seen my Instagram like that, but, like,
But he's seen you that you're cool as fuck.
He knows that I'm cool as fuck, and I tell him, like, you know, like, you don't live a normal life. Like, you're so lucky that you've been homeschooled and you've never had a bedtime, or, like, you're just so lucky. And he'll tell me, like, I know, Mom, like, you know, and he understands. But, like, that's what, like, I want to be remembered by, like that's when I was showing you that video of Rihanna, like, I want to make something like that. And I already made something like that. I have it. I just have to show it to people. But I'm not ready. Maybe we need,
like, a new one, too. Because you've been holding up to that.
Are the people ready? That's the real thing.
And like,
who gives a fuck about the people?
Ready?
It's like this side of me that, like, I didn't even know I had. Like, it's like not even me speaking. It's like something is speaking through me. And, like, I get these, like, messages, and I usually get them when I'm in the shower, like, and I just get all these, like, ideas, and, like, I don't know, like, I feel like, and I don't know, the more information, like, I even listen to or, like, look up and stuff like that, it just all, like, everything's connected. Obviously, we know everything's connected. And, like, recently I heard that when you like choose to come here, because everyone chooses to come here,
yes,
you know exactly what you're signing up for, and, like,
yes,
you know what your purpose is, and like, when you're actually here, you have to figure out what your purpose is, and, like, that's gonna lead you to, like, eternal peace or whatever when you're gone from here, and your soul won't be roaming the earth. And
yes. Damn, were you with me on Sunday, girl?
No,
I know you weren't, but were you there spiritually?
And then I'm telling you, because, like, even, like, random things I ask you,
yes,
like, they come to me, and I'm like, oh, okay, like, I don't know why I thought of that, but then, like, I'll see you and I'll ask you, and you're like, oh yeah, that happened.
We're so connected in that way, and I know that. But, like, let me tell you, so that's where I was gonna go when you guys were talking about, like your other name, like Nasty Gambling, and now you guys are change, you know, you've been changing in that evolution of it. Now, I was going to tell you, I was with my, shout out to my chai Thai hives, my new adventure, and we were on a hike, and it was one of my girlfriends, and we were talking about this, and that's why I'm like, whoa. So she was telling me, like, how, you know, she's like, I mean, think about it. Back in the day, we were all teleporting. We would just talk. She's like, there was no such things as names. She's like, when you think of me, you don't think of my name. You see my picture. You see, and I could think of, like, certain, like, things like that. And she's like, we would just connect, teleport. You know, we would just talk to each other telepathically. Thank you, telepathically, and we connect with each other and blah blah blah. So, like, now that, like, when they came up with like another language of like words and this, it's like, it's all spelling, like our last names, our names, everything's spelling. So it's like, it's a cast kind of thing, and we have to, like, break out of it and, like, know that. And the reason that I was like, oh my God, were you with us? Because we had, like, deep conversations, and one of them was what you just said. Like, it makes me, like, wonder, like, oh my gosh, you're so right. Because when we came up with the idea of this new adventure of, like, the hiking and, like, bringing more women in and get healed together, one of the things was, like, me and my other girlfriend, I was like, oh my gosh, like, we sign up for this, for Earth. We are so fucking badasses to sign up to Earth, which is like an experiment world. We know what our mission is. Like, we found out what our mission is. Like, let's go. It's all about healing, connecting, and, like, getting better. And, like, it reminds me of, like, what you're saying. Like, it just, it's so crazy. I feel like, and you've done this to me, like, 3 times already this month, where, like, I tell you certain things, and then you're like, I'm like, how we weren't even together. And it's like,
I'm telling you, boom. Like, I get these little weird messages or feelings.
We're just the chosen ones.
I think my problem is that I don't speak on it.
You need to.
but then I don't want to look crazy.
Girl, you need to come on our hikes with us. You be here. We talk about the craziest things. You gotta come on our hikes. Well, we are. We're doing it tomorrow.
Just start recording it. Just start recording it.
You know what?
You guys
That's
should
what I
record
wanna
on
do.
your podcast on your hikes.
I kind of want to. So I want to do a video.
Why
I
is
just
it
don't know
this-
how to do it, but like I would like to do a video with like no sound, just like our music that we played throughout our hike, where like people can see what we do. We
Just record your
there.
phone. Look,
I
I
know, but it's
order you
just
one of those on the tripods on Amazon.
Okay.
And then you just set up your phone. It goes like that, and then you just like put it wherever you think it's
And
gonna
then
look
do
good,
it.
and that's it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just not artistic like that.
I want
Like
to
whenever
get
we had
like
photo
a,
shoots or stuff like that at Wigs by V, always drop
or you
one
can
and
you
stuff.
can put them on your forehead.
So that's what I'm saying.
Those look
Yeah,
cool.
if you guys want an extra GoPro, hopefully this guy gives me
Yeah,
a
yeah,
good
let
that
me
would.
price.
know if
You know
can
what?
get
I
the-
do
the
want to.
plug.
Because the
I
GoPros
want
are
a GoPro.
sick, dude.
I
My
would like
birthday's
one.
coming up. I got a wish list.
I didn't want to say
Gotta wish
anything when
this-
you were talking about it, but
hey.
yeah, if you can hook it up, I would like one.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, I'm gonna talk to
Tell
him.
them,
So
hey,
hopefully,
tell
I'm
them
gonna
how
go
much
install
for
those.
3.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
3, 4. So
No,
like,
this is
Say,
how you need
how
to do
much
it.
for 4?
one. No,
4.
first you say how much for 1. He gives you that price. Be like, okay, well, you know what?
Yeah.
How much
Yeah,
for
that's
4?
true.
And then that way you
you know what I mean? Giving out her
Honey.
lingo. You say,
honey, it's
She
all about
knows.
making that
That's
money.
That's right. So
Real
today
hustler.
I was watching. So I got into like the whole business mentality, right? And I was like, okay, so how different sources to make income, right? So I was
7.
looking on YouTube. On YouTube, yeah. So I ran into this one, and they're talking about ATMs. So on ATMs, if you buy an ATM, you can buy you charge a surcharge, right? So you stock up the
$3.
ATM,
No.
and you charge
Dude, there's
$3
a
to
guy where
$5.
I rent, he has one.
Yeah,
Passive
so
income.
so that's
Yeah, you should
income
get
that goes in all the time.
You
So
should
this guy
get
just bought an
one.
ATM for $2,500.
Wait, how much?
$2,500.
Sold.
So the guy bought an ATM. He
Sold.
makes up to $5,000 a month on a good month, and like on a bad month up to like $2,000. And it's just off of surcharges of people like getting money out and getting money in and out. So and then this guy just goes in the nighttime and he
Hell
just
yeah.
fucking
Another source of income. Bring it.
and he just goes in and he just like cashes it out. Like he prints out a
What?
little receipt and then he puts more money back in. And it's all like through the bank. So you got to get an LLC. You get an LLC and you start.
Well, how long have I been
And-
pushing that?
And then
I'm down.
Yeah, and then obviously you have to like
Wow.
become like you have to like be in good graces with these people that are like have those places, and you offer them like an incentive, like I'll pay you like $100 a month, whatever it is, and
Wow.
rentas el espacio, but so there's different places where obviously like in a mall,
No wonder
shopping
that guy
center.
has always told me. I think you went to go see him. He has it in his salon. Taylor Cuts. Did you go see him?
Yeah.
He has an ATM
That's
in
true.
his room, and he was like, "Oh, anytime you want to use it." And I was like, "How sweet."
Anytime you want.
I see you, homie.
Well, there's always a surcharge.
No, good
and
for
all
him.
those.
Fuck yeah.
And if he owns it, yeah, fuck yeah. And if he
Oh,
owns it,
fuck.
well, he's charging his clients.
I'm
and
pretty
stuff.
sure. I'm
But
pretty
I mean,
sure.
there's different areas like in Vegas, they charge like $8, $10, to get out fucking money.
Oh, you're right.
Really?
I
Hell
have
yeah,
paid that.
hell yeah, dude.
$10?
$10,
it was
$8
$8.
to
You're
fucking
right.
take out money.
I think I've
and,
paid like 7.
to take out your
Hey,
own money,
that's-
mija. To take out your own money.
Damn.
So I was just like, because
Okay.
So the another one was because I was looking it up, and it's funny because there's some guy on YouTube, and he's like the source of like free, what is it, free 99 or what, free 99 videos and shit like that, and he was talking about, because I'm looking up at window tinting. So window tinting, but for businesses. For me, it's something that I kind of do already in the atmosphere and everything. And this was an idea that my friend right there in downtown, he popped in my head, shout out to him. You know what I mean? It was just like, you just got wheels turning and shit. And he was like, he's like the same fucking thing that you did, but 10 times easier. You're doing a full glass window. It's just a square thing. You go in with your squeegee, your water, you fucking spray it down, boom, boom, boom. And he's like, these fucking places are up worth, commercial buildings is like $5,000, $10,000. It's just like
Wow.
a bunch of different types of, different sources of income. What if you do houses, window panes, and you sell it to them like, oh, it's like, like energy, te vas a electricidad, you're going to keep your house cooler. You have the privacy and all this stuff, like someone's like, okay, cool. Like, I mean, just different, obviously, like it's just, everybody gives you ideas. You know what I mean? Everywhere you go, and especially like, I mean, sometimes people just see me and like they just start shooting me ideas and stuff like that
Yeah.
because they see you que andas movido and you're doing this and that and everything. So I mean, trust me, like if I could shoot off everything that people tell me, like I would, but you know what I mean? It's just it takes time and everything, but I mean, it's always good to add different services. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You're there,
100%.
and it's just like getting another certification, like you know, like we're talking about. You know, now you're gonna be able to do, you know, this and window tinting. Now, you know, whenever a business, you know, like it needs a sign for their, oh, you have those windows, but you guys want to stay cooler, you want less reflection, boom, boom, we'll sell you that one too.
I need that.
And it's
I need
all
that for
about
my house.
service.
Yeah,
There
see?
you
One
go.
in my room.
Perfect. You got it.
Yeah,
See?
see? And then we'll
And
start
it's-
off with you.
And it's all about like
Mhm.
services.
Yeah.
Like little, make sure that when you start booking your clients, that they pay you up front.
I thought I was doing only cash.
Oh, well, even if you just do $1. So if they don't show up, you don't lose $1. I had one of my girlfriends who just started doing $1. And she's like, oh my God, I made so-and-so like on just that. I'd be making more. Not more, that's a lot. I'd be making a lot of like services just by appointments. If you book an appointment, you have to pay me, even if you're a return
Right.
client. And let me tell you, those services add up. I've been missing on all this money. So make sure, even if it's just $1, in order to book with you, it should be even $4. Because then you wouldn't
Yeah.
be paying like a whole lot either. You know,
Yeah.
it's just $4
I
through
like that.
Venmo.
Mm-hmm.
And then that way, if they don't show up, that's cool. I'll keep your $4.
Hell yeah.
And you know, like,
I like that.
yeah, 100%. I've gotten a lot of girls that are in business like doing that, and you can do that with Square. Square is completely free.
Mhm. I just signed up for that, and I have the little thing.
Okay,
too.
I'm gonna send you my link
Oh,
so
there
that
you
you can
go.
use it, and then the first $1,000 you don't pay any service fee. So like, you know how like if you use anything, like they'll charge you that 2.5%. I'm gonna send you that link. Click on it, and then I get $1,000 on my
shit.
processing fee. So every like for the
Yeah.
next 1,000, we don't pay any fees.
Oh, that's
so that would be
great.
really, really good. But what you could do is with your people, like have them not pay on credit card fees, because
Yeah.
that's the less you want to do. Have them be like, hey, just Venmo me so I can book you.
Yeah.
But you download square.com calendars, you book an appointment so that they get reminders. And also for you, it keeps you together, and then they get reminders. They'll know exactly where to meet you, what time, so that if they turn around and be like, oh, what are you talking about? Like, let me get my $4 back. Be like, nah, girl, I had you here. You didn't come in. I click no show. You know, you keep that
Yeah.
money, you know, something like that. Because you want to be very strict, even with your homegirls, you know, even with, well, you better not
And
charge
you're-
me my $4.
Así
No, no,
empieza.
a todos.
Así
No,
empieza.
no,
Empieza
digo a
así.
todos,
No,
digo
a
a
todos.
todos, digo a
No,
todos.
for real. Even with
No,
like
yo,
me,
I
that,
feel
you know,
you.
with anybody, just that $4, you know what, girl, just to put you in my calendar, you know, you don't have to say that, but just like,
Yeah.
hey, to
But
Save
how
your
official
appointment
is
for
that?
$4.
Like, it's so official, though. You know what I mean? Like,
Nobody can
when
correct
you
you.
do that stuff, like, it just, like, it looks like you're already starting off, like, on the right foot. You know,
Yeah.
you're figuring it out. And, like, you're giving your client, like, whoever it is that kind of comes towards your way, they're going to be like, damn, like, okay, I'm going to, like, someone,
and they
like,
take you a little bit more
serious.
serious too. I
Yeah.
really do feel like they do take you a
more
little
of
bit
a
more serious,
business.
because it's like, okay, that's how it does it. I've had people that don't want to pay my fee, and it's like, all right, cool, you know, they don't come back. And I have people that call me back, like, you know what, if you really want to see me, you have to pay that, because I have to pay a sitter. I have to arrange my things. Same with you. And even if you don't have to pay a sitter or whatever, like, it's your time. No one's gonna pay for your time. So it's like,
I
little fee.
love this.
Boom.
I
It's gonna
know.
be perfect.
I think that's what I've always been nervous about, is just like dealing with people in those
The thing of it is,
situations,
you're not
and I
gonna-
think that makes me nervous.
No, but you're not gonna deal with it. Square is gonna deal with it.
Yeah, and I like the way
You're
that we
just
set it
following-
up that way, too.
Because
I like that.
I used to spend so much time on the phone. Now I'm just like, oh, let me just send you my appointment link. My appointment link, or I just on my voicemail, oh, you can book an appointment. They know that, and it's just like, yes, it sucks, and that's why you have to just build that wall barrier from people that are going to target you, because I have gotten disputes. Have I ever lost them? Absolutely not, because I've learned to put like final sales, final this. I think even one time, remember, you helped me too
Yeah.
on like wording things, because that's how we didn't get like disputed on like all this money, because the way the lady signed it, remember we did that form, and then
Oh,
she
yeah.
signed it, we scanned that to them, and we didn't lose that money. The lady was gonna try to return that, and it's like, that's what you need to do. Barriers, so that when you do deal with those people, because you'll be so surprised, but they'll come at you, be like, no honey, here's your receipt, but it says final sale. all
Yeah.
that blah blah blah. Okay, you know what? If I can accommodate you, cool. But no, because now your time, your rent, your tools, your this, who's gonna pay for that? You know,
I
we have
feel
no
that.
sugar daddy lit. Yeah, that's what we're becoming, our own sugar mommies.
Sugar
you know?
mommy.
So like you just have to be smart about it too, like because we tend to, like me, you know me, I give the store away, and once you're in the spot, you tend, like in
Yeah.
general, we tend to just give the store away, and we shouldn't do that. When you know, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Or call me, you tell them, you know what,
Talk to my manager.
Talk to my manager. There you go.
and I'm not nice.
Talk
Like,
to our manager.
and I charge $1 just to talk to you. I'm just kidding.
You're gonna have to Venmo me before I pick up the phone.
Yeah, make sure you at my Venmo first.
Yeah.
Ooh, there
For
you go.
real.
Make
You will
sure-
receive a message
That's
with
a
the
shirt.
phone number to call.
Hey,
Shortly.
That's a new one.
Be patient.
Hey, that's a new one. See when? Hey, that's a new one.
I'm like, I
Girls,
keep
put
looking
your-
at my
put
beer
your-
like, oh,
Put,
no more.
I'll get you.
no, I can't.
Because even like, remember Nancy, how I told you about you went to drop off those stickers, and then I told like the whole thing. And it's
Oh
like,
yeah.
it's like
Oh,
about
take
like,
them today.
I will. So it's like, it's all about like, if you were to charge a drop off fee.
Yeah.
Even
She would have
if
been right
it's
out.
$2 fucking dollars.
Yeah, I know.
You want to save your $2? Okay, you can come pick it up between this time to this time, and
Yep. That's part
you
of
know,
it.
something like
Yeah.
that. Like, we just gotta be strict, and I think sometimes we just like, we're trying to be so nice, like, and then once you see it on paper, you're like, oh shit, minus $10. I didn't even make shit, you know, because of your time.
Yeah.
You're $1 a minute. Keep that in your head. $1 a minute. $1 a minute.
Oh my
$1 a
god.
minute.
Well,
That was
I love
great,
that.
guys.
I love that.
Thanks for tuning in. That was another episode of System in Place. I almost thought I was on the other side, but
We
you'll-
started there.
You'll get that later.
Yeah.
Sit podcast. Oh, are we farting too
Yes.
much?
Do you guys shut?
We promise you guys we're gonna take care of that.
I don't know what's
Thank
going
you.
on. Sit podcast.
Yeah.
We have our friends from.
And we got. Thank you
Shout
so
out.
much for our sponsors.
Michelada Mata Cruda.
Real
yes,
good.
it was really good.
good stuff.
Really,
Hey, that
really
rim
good.
paste was really dank though.
Yeah, I kept looking at my cup, hoping some
Dude.
beer would appear.
Same.
I should have been a rapper though.
Should have been a rapper.
Later.
Peace.
Peace.